Ignition sequence start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
Hey everybody, this is the Digital Asset Investor, and as you know, on this channel we have covered a lot the Ethereum and Bitcoin maxis and how they all carry a certain narrative, and a lot of them are bad guys and all that. Well, there's two of them that I would put in a little different category. I don't call them bad guys. I think of them more as guys that are pretty good guys that talk their book, but I don't think they're bad people, you know. And Mark Yusko and Tim Draper are the two that I would put in that category. Mark Yusko is used to be partnered with Anthony Pompliano, and I've been very open about how I think that they're extremely disingenuous when it comes to what they really think and know about XRP. But Mark Yusko is a smart man, and that's what I've always felt like. Man, you guys could at least acknowledge what Ripple's doing and all. But anyway, I just wanted to show you Mark Yusko's firm is Morgan Creek. And you'll see just from the companies that he's invested in that it's pretty kind of clear. There's Solana, go figure. It's pretty clear which, these are Bitcoin, Ethereum maxis, because all of their, in fact, Strike is the kid. That's the kid. I think his logo looks like it's flipping somebody, the government, the bird, by the way. But that's the kid with the hoodie that's always talking about, Then Masari is Ryan Selkis. That's Ethereum centric. You'll see they actually invest in Ethereum itself. So this, there's camps, okay? Now, but Mark Yusko, like I said, is smart, and he knows a lot about the markets, and so I do pay attention to some of what he says. He says tech bubbles occur on the 14-year cycle following innovation waves. 1954 to 58, mainframe. 68 to 72, microchip. 82 to 86, PC. 96 to 2000, internet. 2010 to 2014, MobileNet. 2024 to 2028, Internet of Value. That's an interesting phrase, isn't it? Who's used that? Who literally created that phrase? That would be Chris Larson, as far as I could tell. Now, but what he's getting at here, folks, he's talking about the next 4 years. Anything that's digital, crypto, AI related, we're about to have a boom, okay? It's here. That's part of the reason I keep talking about my sponsor Link2, because they have all of these investments on the platform that are going to be involved in this boom. It's not just the crypto itself. It's also the private equity, the companies that are building in this space, whether it's AI or that. Now, here's a clip of Mark Yusko where he is 1,000% over the target. He says the next 4 years is going to be unbelievable. This is a video you should see here on New Year's Day to get excited.
We're just starting. 2024 is the beginning of the cycle. The next 4 years, we're going to see massive innovation. Then we're going to see a bust. Just like the 2000 bust, just like the 1986 bust, just like the 1958 bust after the 54 to 58 with the mainframes. But from that bust, you'll wipe out a bunch of pretenders, but the real winners will emerge, and we'll know 5, 6, 7 years from now which structure we're moving to. But the next 4 years, the amount of innovation, the amount of building, the amount of fun we're going to have. So to bring it back to positive, right? We are days away from the beginning of the most fun 4 years we've had for 14 years, right? Not since 2010, when you had the solo-mo boom, and the next 4 years of social media and connectivity and carrying this around 100% of the time. It was awesome. In 96 to 2000, some people weren't around, but I was there. So much fun. I had so much fun from 96 to 2000. And And then 2002 wasn't much fun. But on the other side of that, the companies that were built, this is the time. And this next 4 years in the digital space, in the digital realm, it's going to be unbelievable.
Yes, sir. Then he keeps making references to the king. Here he's talking about the king being crowned, the king being Bitcoin. But you have to understand, this is he was also in a video where he said that they were talking about XRP, and he was playing that same game that Pompliano plays, where he's playing dumb like he doesn't understand XRP and all this, hence talking his book. But he's like, well, you know, he's referencing the lawsuit, SEC suing Ripple, and he's like, well, you know, if you come at the king, you better not miss. He basically says that. And they didn't miss, they won. So you have to wonder, I'd love to ask him, well, look, they didn't miss, they won. So what do you think now? Because you're calling Bitcoin the king in this clip.
Well, then, in addition to the normal supply shock, we get this demand shock. And it's happening. January 8th, they will crown the king. Now, I'm weakening a little bit on BlackRock only. People have convinced me that there's enough going on that a few others are going to get approved. I still think they're going to give at least a couple day head start, maybe. But maybe they do them all. I don't know. But on January 8th, that is the day. You know, the king's birthday, my little guy's birthday, my 12-year-old turns 13. So that's they're going to approve the ETF. And tens of billions of dollars are going to flow into it in that first week or so. And then ultimately, hundreds, plural, of billions. I can't even put a number on what that could do, because we only trade $8 billion a day, and there's a whole bunch of people who said they're not selling. I can't think of an asset. I really can't think of an asset where you had both a supply shock and a demand shock at the same time. I really can't. Other than oil, maybe in the 70s, maybe.
All right, interesting stuff. I think he's right. Now, I went to Grok to get a hypothetical 2024 XRP scenario where it goes to $20. In a hypothetical scenario, and let's go down to the numbers. It says, now let's use some numbers and math to create a potential path to $20 per XRP. Suppose that an average daily transaction volume of XRP reaches 280 trillion. Average daily transaction volume for XRP of 280 trillion, similar to the Athie-Mitchnick valuation model mentioned in one of X's posts. Assuming a circulating supply of 100 billion XRP, this would result in a market capitalization of 280 trillion. What's going on, Grok? If we divide the market cap, these numbers sound off. I just wanted to see what Grok would say. These numbers sound kind of goofy. Grok, I may have to type in Grok, go back to the drawing board. 280 trillion. Okay. All right. Wanted to show you this too. The last bull run, do you understand yet? Do you think XRP is going to shine this bull market? Stephen Nariel says yes. Arguably, Ripple's legal victory started this bull run. It's catch-up time for the last bull run. I 1,000% agree with that. Now, this is from Anthony Welfare, who works on CBDC. What's his official title? He is a CBDC strategic advisor for Ripple, and he says, Happy New Year. Here's to an amazing 2024. My very exciting new project will be launched later this month. Keep your eyes peeled. It's going to add significant clarity to the blockchain world. And I don't know what the significance of these leaves are and what he's got here. No idea. I'm kind of baffled on that one. Now, in DAIXRP.com, what we're going to talk, I just talked to you about how optimistic I am on the next 4 years. But that doesn't mean that there's not going to be bad guys that are also trying to influence how this folds, how this unfolds to their Dr. Evil type ends. And so we're going to talk about those in DAIXRP.com. I'm the digital asset investor. I'm not an investment advisor. This is for entertainment purposes only. Please subscribe, hit the like button, and tell your friends and family. DAIXRP.com, and have a happy new year. Here we go.